The first key to possessing your inheritance is the voice of God. To hear God. When you have prayed and prayed, it appears the frequency is not clear. The modulation is waving. You can't get accessibility to his voice. Please look for somebody who has access. Don't stress yourself. You cannot pick. You cannot get that. You don't understand the frequency of what God is saying, because sometimes when you are overwhelmed, your spirit is boxed. And when your spirit is boxed, you can't pick signals. Because the voice of God is easily accessible when you are still. It's like a relationship. When two people are in a relationship, the reason why you need a relationship mentor is that you are in love, so you are stupid. Your relationship mentor is not in love, so he still has his senses. Because this thing called love is emotional. It can make you lose your senses. But that relationship mentor still has his own senses. He's not in love like you. He's still seeing clearly. He's still normal. So also, when a person is not overwhelmed with what you are overwhelmed with, it is easy for that person to access the voice of God. That is why a prophet who is a major prophet can lack instruction on certain matters. Because his humanity is overclouded. His spirit is covered. Some of you are in a state of confusion now. You're about to take certain decisions. Don't be too erratic to take any decision. Even if it takes a year to hear divine instruction and divine matching orders, wait for it. Because that is the cure. That is the secret joker of champions. Men who have fed their word are men who heard God. When you hear his command, you will be in demand. Every kingdom of flyer thrives on the voice of God. The voice of the Lord is powerful. Psalm 29 from verse 4. The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is full of majesty. The voice of the Lord breaketh the cedar, yea, the cedars of Lebanon. We are talking about the voice of God, and I've taught you before that to access the voice of God, you must be continually in the spirit. Because Revelation 1 verse 10, he said, I was in the spirit in the Lord's day, and I heard a voice. So to access the voice of God, you must continually be in the spirit. You must be in the spirit. You must understand the frequency of the spirit of God. Father, what are you saying concerning this matter? You must continually wait on God. In 1 Samuel chapter 3 from verse 9, speak, Lord, for thy servant heareth. So the first key to triggering the voice of God is you must be in the spirit. The second key to triggering the voice of God, can I tell you, I just quoted that, is service. When you are waiting and you are not hearing anything, keep serving. Keep serving. In the midst of service, heaven will open. Speak, Lord, for thy servant heareth. So service triggers the voice of God. If you must hear the voice of God, you must understand the mystery of service. You must understand the mystery of dependability on service. There are so many people who are saved, but they are not serving. When you hear God, men will hear you. Your celebration is in his instruction. Your celebration is in direction. Your celebration is in matching orders. Any man that keeps hearing God, hearing God, hearing God, hearing God, very soon you have a tambourine in your hand. It may not look like it. You may not like what he's saying. You may not be excited at his leading and direction, but it's for your good. Am I talking to somebody here? Whatever he tells you is for your good. He says, I know the thoughts that I think towards you. Jeremiah 29:11, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give unto you an expected end. Psalm 139 verse 17, how precious are thy thoughts towards me, O God. Great is the sum of them. Psalm 139 verse 17, the thoughts of God for you are great thoughts. As you follow the instructions of God, as you follow the handwork of God, as you follow the mandate of God, everyone that is ready to hear the voice of God, I see celebration coming your way. I see celebration coming your way. I see celebration coming your way.